Bingledy Baps and Schnoodly Schnaps. My name is Noodledy Baps, and we are. I don't know why I said Noodly Baps, that's not even my name at all. But we're back on our. Sorry, I didn't mean for a belch to come out during that. I'm back on Our World Has Ended. Fucking hell. That genuinely took me by surprise. We're back on Our World Has Ended. Oh, Jesus, I forgot where I was even at. And of course, Natsumi-san is at the graveyard where Reina-san sleeps. I should have went directly here instead of to the beach. And I got to hear Haruka-san's honest thoughts, so I'd say it was worth it. Surprisingly, Natsumi-san is standing right before the grave and she's speaking something to it. I don't mind to eavesdrop, but she's speaking unexpectedly clearly, and the graveyard is silent, so I can hear her pretty well. You know, told me she hates me. I never really cared about what people thought about me. But hearing that from her is a bit of a downer. No, it feels awful. She's probably standing before the grave to finally accept that Reina-san's gone. At the same time, she tries to understand why Yuno-san was mad at her. She also called me a coward, and uncovering my heart in lies. She's in their head. A clueless and ignorant high school girl, yet she saw right through me. What a shallow person I am. I hate this. A pro's ambition, a pro's pride, ridiculous. I'm just a conceited, nameless illustrator. You probably knew this about me, didn't you? That I'm so lowly and that I can't do anything by myself. The only one here sullying and devaluing you is me. She sighs and stares at Reina-san's grave with dependent eyes. Hey, what should I draw for? For who? I just don't know anymore. Her words gradually lose their thorniness. Ichirei, why did you die? Why did you leave me? I can't even walk if you're not there to light the way. I'm so scared and I just shove myself in the base. Help me, Ichirei. Please help. I don't want to be alone anymore. I don't want to be alone, Ichirei. Help. Someone help. Please help me. Her chaotic armor is gone. This is her being honest. Silence dominates the surroundings. The sun is setting. Evening is close. I listen and hear her whisper something. Reiji goes in. It's clearly my name. You're right there, aren't you? Stop hiding and show yourself. She asked without even turning around. I'm genuinely surprised. You knew? Eh? Natsumi-san turns towards me, completely shocked. Wait, you're actually here? Are you an idiot? You're such a goody two-shoes, you know that? Yes, I'm aware. I want to ask how long you've been there and how much you heard. Satisfied? Sure, as you wish. She relaxes a bit in response to my words. But then she furrows a brow and bites her lip. A brief silence. Then, she's shaking. Her voice is so meek I can barely hear it. After thinking of what to say for a bit. Stay there a bit longer. No, please stay there. Please. I'll always be waiting for you. I think she's been the one I've been trying to romance, so we'll go with that. Okay, I'll stay here. I'll always be waiting for you. Really? Always? I nod confidently to do away with her worries. I'll wait for you throughout the night if I have to. I'll be here as long as you need to accept this. My words make her expression soften up again. Thank you, Reiji. Thank you so much. At that moment, her eyes, which were dry up until now, suddenly let out a lot of tears. Don't know why I made that noise. Though she tries to subdue her voice, she doesn't hide her tears from me. Looks like me being here made her relieved, which in turn led to something within her breaking. However, I don't find her the least bit pitiful. In fact, I find this feminine side of her extremely endearing. She stops doing her voice and becomes honest with her emotions. That was a nice yell, by the way, that I accidentally skipped. All I can do is watch over her. Oh, man, are we not going to address Yuno? Hey, chapter 11's over. There we go. We're slowly getting there. Our world has resented, though. That doesn't sound very nice. Very pleasant. Resentment isn't a pleasant atmosphere. Do. We're at the cemetery. We're gonna do the cemetery. Natsumi-san stops crying long after the sun has sunk beyond the horizon. Though her eyes are red, she seems to return to her usual self. Let's go back. Alright. We head back to the guest house before it gets totally dark. We didn't exchange a single word. She didn't say anything about the riot at the meeting, and I didn't comment on it either. However, it's pretty clear that the hostile aura around her has faded. That damn hostile aura. We're at the front of the guest house. I don't know why I've got the fucking song in my head. The moment we arrive at the guest house, Natsumi-san stops in place. She takes a deep breath. Reiji, about what you saw back there. I guess she belatedly became embarrassed that I saw her cry. Don't worry, I'll forget it. I say that to be considerate of her, but she shakes her head. No, don't forget it. I want you to remember it. She bashfully looks directly at me. It makes my heart skip a beat. That's just unfair. I do my best to stay calm and respond. Alright, if you want me to, then I'll remember it. Always. Never forget it for as long as you live. No, remember it even if you're reincarnated. That's just way too much. She responds with a smile. That's how serious of a thing you saw. You witnessed the Dark Angel of Chaos' true form. Give up, Reiji Gozen. So I have no choice. Oh well, I'm just glad that she's back to her usual self. Alright, I agree, and she nods in satisfaction. Alright, let's go back. Natsumi-san enters the guest house with a bit of a spring in her step. Relieved to see that she's so much better than before, I follow after her. Do 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 do. I forget how long these are every time. Everyone's already in the room. You kept us waiting, you two. You sure took your sweet time. What were you up to, eh? He talks to us with a grin on his face. It's clear he's imagining something indecent. I can't really tell them about what happened at Reina-san's grave. I don't have to, since Natsumi-san answers before I do. We'll leave it to your imaginations, right, Reiji? Right, we'll leave it to them. I had no idea she'd be there. I had no... Oh, fuck my life. I can't read the simple sentence anymore. I had no idea she could be so light-hearted. It makes my heart skip a beat again. I feel some different waves between them. There's pattern, no way. Were you infected by the normie world? Naruki-san makes a big deal out of this. I don't know about any ways, but it's clear something's different about you two. Seriously, what were you doing? I said I'm leaving it to your imaginations, right? Natsumi-san makes a confident smile. Well, hey, you're just making me more curious. Asano-san looks displeased. I'm so grateful that Miyabi-san isn't here. If she was, she just wouldn't shut up about it until we told her. I can easily imagine her elated face. Anyway, everyone's here now. Sorry for the wait. Don't worry, my boy. We just finished setting up. Everyone's NWGs are lined up on the table. Connecting took longer than expected. We have to improve the program. Yeah, I worked really hard for that. I'm all out of energy. Reiji, give me a home run chocobar. Tatiana opens her mouth towards me. Huh? Wasn't the Wari-san giving them to you? Oh, she eventually started resisting it. He shrugs, looking a bit of a loss. Hey, that's because you always make a really disgusting face when you give them to me. Oh my god, please don't do this, Awari. I refuse to read that sentence. That's okay for you. Looks like this summer's trip made him open like the gates to an even greater pervert world. A man without limits indeed. Awari, you suck. I share that sentiment. You're the best of... don't like this. Why not just eat it by yourself? Ignoring that question, I take out the home run chocolate bar from her bag, unwrap it and put it in her mouth. You have your mouth. All smiles, she starts eating it. I don't expect less from you, my boy. No one can match you when it comes to... I'm not even gonna fucking read that. Don't say it like that. What if someone who doesn't know the truth overhears us? Exactly. And that aside, we're on an NWG demo now, right? Yeah, I was thinking of having one right before dinner. Prepare your NWGs, you two. Natsumi-san and I do as we're told. Suddenly, Asano-san speaks up. Hey, Owari. I'll probably sound annoying, but these goals are safe, right? You know what happened last time, right? Can it happen again? I can understand why she's worried. Last time we used these, we ended up being killed in the virtual world. I can't blame her being worried about wearing these. But Wari-san laughs it off. Don't worry about that. We're just using our PCs to access the basis server. The line we're using belongs to the guest house too, so there'll only be a world program demo. There's nothing to do with the new world. Nothing happened when Sakai and I tested them, so I can vouch for that too. Tatiana speaks. Her breath smells like chocolate. Also, how the fuck can you smell my breath when I'm not even, like, you have to be very close to, like, smell someone's breath. What the fuck, dude? Also, the Riken North and DIH lines are completely blocked, so we don't have any methods of entering Akashic. I see. That's fine then. That's no nods in understanding. So these MWGs are back to only having their intended purpose, right? Natsumi-san seems both relieved and dissatisfied. Why is that in speech marks? I look around and see that the members are sharing conflicted looks. Though we were killed in there, the virtual world is where we met Reina-san. That's why we're not sure whether or not we should be glad about the fact that we can't go back there again. Well, I'd say this is fine. We're just game devs after all. It feels like he's trying to convince himself, but we all nod in agreement. Anyway, what do you want to do in the demo? Oh, you'll see. Yeah, sure, something erotic again, aren't you? Let's just say you'll be speechless. I am intrigued. The typical J7 talk lightens the mood considerably. Anyway, let's get started. Put your goggles on, people. Everyone does as he says. I really bring in and equip my own NWG. I turn it on, activating normal node. Ah yes, normal node, that well-known node. The smartphone inside starts displaying the outer camera. Alright, looks like we're all ready. I hear his words through both his lips and the speakers. World program, stand by. World.sys. And so, this program is ready for activation. All that's left is to say the voice command. Alright, after the visit of paradise, change the... Wait! Yusan suddenly raises her voice. What's up? Need to go to the toilet and hurry up? No, I don't. She shakes her head. I'll do it. I'll say the voice command. Her tone is unusually strong. It doesn't seem like she'll take no for an answer. Also, something feels really off. I can't quite put my finger on it, though. What's going into her? I feel like she's not her usual self. I'm sure. Let's leave it to her. Omori-san doesn't seem to mind letting her have this role. Yuno-san silently nods and takes a deep breath. Then she raises her voice. Change the world! All of a sudden, the heads blew up. We all died. The end. Okay. A filter overlays a variety of information upon my vision. I don't know why was vision such a weird word in that sentence? I'm really confused. Like, I keep reading some of these, and then one word throws me off because it just doesn't seem right. I'm prepared to see whatever Owari-san prepared for us, but... Wait, is this? The next moment. I'll be back in fucking Akashik. A powerful light assaults my eyes, followed by a blackout. Oh, it's all black! No way. Why did this happen? Let's just take off the goggles. We all look at each other's faces, completely worried. This is just a failure, right? Right? Just a normal failure, yeah? She asks for an answer, but none of us are able to give it to her. We just don't know it. I panic and look around. We're still in the same retro-looking room. Nothing seems to have changed. Tanishka, the debuggy. Owari-san gives Tatiana an order. Got it. She goes on the handheld PC and activates the debuggy. It's a tool that can influence the world program. In other words, we can use it to affect this world and confirm whether it's really virtual or not. I'll make a random object appear. Tatiana presses the enter key. Oh no. Ah shit, dude. As we gulp and watch, an object appears on the table. It's a low poly bear. Really low poly bear. Nah. It appeared. That means that we're... Owari-san stares at the bear with a troubled expression. So we're in the new world. I think that's something. Alright, didn't you say it was safe? We're actually here. Tell us what's happening here. Asano-san questions, interrogates rather, Owari-san. She reaches for his collar, but he avoids her hand. Hold on now. Even I don't know the reason. It's just theoretically impossible. This is too responsible. Give us an explanation. Tatiana joins Asano-san in angrily questioning Owari-san, but... Hey, Tatiana, didn't you say it was safe too? She points out something that made her unable to. I don't know the reason, it's theoretically impossible. She joins Owari-san in making excuses, really quickly too. I'm impressed. But Sakai, wasn't the virtual world just that part of Asakusa? Naruki-san is being relatively rational about this. This is the guest house of our trip, you know? Did Lab 13 digitize this place too? Maybe they had a big update. That doesn't explain why this place in particular is here. I don't mean to be rude to Yoko-san. This is a small, unremarkable guest house. This isn't the kind of place you go out of your way to add an update. I don't know everything about how Akashik works, but it creates a world based on digitized human memory data, right? In that case, this place might be made out of our memories too. I have a feeling she's right about that. That only applies if we're connected to Akashik, right? That means that we are. Isn't that a huge problem? Yeah, even an access login letting Lab 13 know that we were here would be a bit of a problem. And it's bad that we don't have a means of logging out. We're stuck in here? Well, it looks like it, but hey, don't worry. Like hell I can trust that. How can I not worry about this? Come on, tell me, in a way that I can understand. Asano-san interrogates Owari-san again. It's simple. Yoko-kun and Miyabi-kun are in the guest house too. I have to have dinner at 8 o'clock, so if you don't show up at that time, they'll probably come check on us. When they see us lying here, there in our new world goggles, they just wake us up, problem solved.
現実世界であと30分もすれば引き戻されるという。
Just 30 minutes in the real world, we'll be dragged out. See? Nothing to worry about. Isn't that like a few days? The virtual world is hard to escape by yourself, but it's really easy for people in the real world to get you out. I see. And this is nothing to worry about. Yeah, that's true. I was pretty worried there for a second. Wait, that's not the only problem. Nasumi-san makes a serious face. Isn't it? Reiji, you still didn't notice Yuno's gone. Huh? Wait, what? She's right. How did it take me so long to notice it? I guess I was so focused on looking around the room itself that one of us, Yuno-san, was missing. Everyone else looks around too. She's nowhere in sight. I'm sure she just went to the toilet or something. You know how air-headed she is. It's pretty clear that Asano-san isn't too confident in her words. She's worried. What a girl, huh? She could have went before this all started still. I'll go check on her. She hurries to the door. Wait, it's dangerous to walk around alone when we don't know what's going on. I'll come with you. Alright, just keep up with me. You rush out the room together. Eh? What's going on here? If you leave a room in the guest house, you generally walk out into a hallway. Right now, Asano-san and I are standing in an old-looking small room. Seems somewhat familiar. Why? She sounds reasonably perplexed. Why are we in our room? Alright, this is where Asano-san and Yuno-san live. Is this an RP map phenomenon? No, that makes you appear on the opposite side of the world, virtual world whenever you try to leave it. It's similar, but it feels different. I feel there's a good name for it, but can't think of anything. We're soon joined by the other members. So, did you find Yuno? I instantly realized that this isn't the hallway. What is this filthy room? Hey, don't talk about our room that way. Eh? This is your room? But why? Nasumi-san joins in our perplexion. Oh, so this is where Asano and Yuno live. It's the first time I'm here. It's so shabby and small. Heh, looks like I finally have the power to move space itself. It won't take long before I reach Nova Arc. Tatiana and Haruki-san become elated, while Awari-san looks around. Look at that. It's pretty clean considering that Asano lives here. Well, Yuno lives here too, so maybe that's only obvious. Anyway, let's take a look at the drawers. Hey, you perv, don't rubbish through our room. Asano-san stops him, and he reluctantly gives up. Anyway, the guest house is connected to Asano and Yuno's room here. It's pretty interesting. I hereby declare this phenomenon the map jump phenomenon. He gives it a name, just like he did with the RP map phenomenon. Yeah, map jump phenomenon? That's kind of cool. Tatiana joyously runs through the room, and she disappears the moment she enters the place separating the space from the kitchen. She then appears again. I was in the guest house room. So that place is the boundary where the map changes there. Oh, I don't know why I said that in my voice. Considering the situation, it's hard to expect this door actually... Oh, shut up, Siri. Considering the situation, it's hard... Shut up, Siri! Jesus! Considering the situation, it's hard to expect this door to actually lead outside. Nasumi-san says she looks at the front door. Anyway, where's Yuno? Well, she's definitely not here. I suddenly notice a piece of paper on the table. There's a memo on the table. A memo? Asano-san hastily looks at the piece of paper and takes it in hand. It makes her open her eyes wide and freeze. What's wrong? I look at the memo too. Oh, okay, well I was gonna save this for the next episode, but here we are. It's a perfect image for a thumbnail. Sorry sis, I did my best, but I just can't get there. There's nowhere for me to go now, sorry. I can't make sense of the text itself. That unique writing is definitely Yuno-san's. No, why is this here now? Holding it tight, Asano-san looks shocked. Asano-san? What do you mean by now? You know this memo? Yuno! She shouts, rushes out the door, opens it wide and leaves the room. Asano-san, you can't act by yourself, it's dangerous. I hurry after her. Just as we expected, the door leads to a different place. And I'm going to end the episode here. If you like this video, don't forget to leave a like in the section below, and if you'd like to see more of this, do subscribe to the channel, as I do attempt to upload as often as possible. Uni work obviously overwrites that. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.